Okay, lesson 4.1 is on modeling fractions. The learning targets are to model fractions graphically and convert between fractions, decimals, and percents. This graphic organizer is in your book in section 4.1. It talks about going back and forth between each of the different kinds of rational numbers. The first example we want to do is convert 0.75 to a fraction. So I do this by thinking about what place value I have. And this is 75 hundredths because the 5 is in the hundredths place. So since 75 hundredths, I'm going to make it 75 over 100, which can be simplified to just 3/4. This table I didn't erase very well. Let's get rid of all that. We go back and forth. So I'm going to focus first on the ones that are decimals, and we're going to move them back and forth. So 0.3 is like 3/10 because it's in the tenths place. And 3/10 cannot be reduced, so it's just 3 over 10. But 0.3 is 30% because I moved the decimal 2 times to the right. Let's skip down to 0.375. It's 375 thousandths. The 5 is in the thousandths place. I know that can be reduced, so I'm going to do 375 over 1,000 for a minute. And I'm going to think about what they're both divisible by. I know they're both divisible by 25. So 1,000 divided by 25 is 40. 375 divided by 25 is 15. So that means I can go further. Yes, 15 and 40 are both divisible by 5. 15 divided by 5 is 3. 40 divided by 5 is 8. So 0.375 is 3/8. 0.375 is also 37.5%. Then I'm going to skip down here to 0.7. 0.7 is 70%. And it is 7/10, so 7 over 10. Now I'm going to focus on all of the ones that gave us percents to start with. And we're going to work backwards. So 80%, I move the decimal to the left 2 times, that's 0.8. That is 8/10, but 8/10 is 4/5. 75% is 0.75. So remember, I'm moving the decimal 2 places to the left. 75% is 3/4. 12.5% is like having 12.5%. I'm going to move the decimal 2 spaces to the left, and it makes it 0.125, which is 125 over 1,000. Let's see, 1,000 divided by 125 is 8. So this is 1/8. 50% is one that y'all should know. 0.5 and 1/2. Okay, and finally we're going to go from fractions to decimals.